Hey everybody, it's your girl, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I feel like I'm at a club and get ready to do some spoken word. Maybe I should do a little. Today is about I attract, I don't chase, because when I chase, I erase the natural flow of life that's supposed to come to me naturally. And when I force, I get hoarse. I need to stop. Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. You all know me. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Today we are talking about I attract, I don't chase. When you chase, it feels like a race. You feel desperate. When you chase, you're basically saying, I truly don't believe that I will receive. I don't believe that what I really want is going to come to me. So I got to create a scenario to get what I want. I got to lie to get what I want. I got to manipulate to get what I want. I'm going to make someone do something for me. I've seen it with women. I always pick on my ladies. I have to use that though, because that's one scenario I see. When somebody wants a relationship or they want to get married, they're going to make that guy marry them by getting pregnant. I'm not just blaming the ladies solely, but you know how we are. And when I say these things, I'm not talking about you only. I'm talking about me too. That's what I tell you. I do these videos for you, but I do it for me. And a lot of times when we chase, it's a fear there. They're going to get away from me. They're never yours in the first place. Who and what is meant to be with you will be. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to make it. You don't have to force it. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, men hate being forced into something. They really do. I'm not letting them off the hook. We're not letting them off the hook. But this ain't even about that today. It is about the whole concept. I'm talking about relationships, career, health, wealth, all of it. Okay. Let me get to my little flow that I have here. When you attract, it's a natural progression. Who is for you will find you. What is for you will find you. It's going to be even better than you imagine. And you got to believe. Ask and you will receive. But you got to believe. Got to believe. I definitely had moments where I attracted. When I got my degree in 2018, I was in purchasing for years. Hated it. Not that purchasing is bad. It's actually a field I would recommend. But I knew deep in my heart for many years that I wanted to do something for people. In 1995, I told my ex back then I wanted to do welfare to work. Help particularly women who were on welfare start their career. I wrote a business plan. This is 1995. It wasn't until 2015, this is craziness, that I actually got my master's degree in social work and ventured into a field that I really wanted to be in, which led me to where I am now, owning my own therapy practice. So you too can do this. And I want to make it clear that I went back to school as a 44-year-old woman. So you all out there that are 29 and 35 and 38 and 45 and 55, you too can change careers. I remember I had a nurse. She told me she became a nurse later. She was a little older. So we are examples that you can do this. When I get like that with my career where I'm attracting, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm putting out my resume. And so some people say I'm very nervous about interviewing. That's what they will say. Why be nervous about what you know? First of all, with that resume, know your resume, know each job, and know what you did. And if you don't know it, keep it in front of you and refer to it. Number two, you look into that company. What are they looking for? What is that company about? How long have they been around? If you can get that type of information and you become comfortable with that company, you always be comfortable with your experience, always be comfortable with your skill set, and have questions about that company written down. What is your morale? How is your finances in 2025? What type of characteristics do I need to have to be good for this position. You own it. You rock it. Confidence will get you a discount. Confidence will get you a job. Confidence will get you a house. Confidence will get you an opportunity that you might not even be qualified for. But you gotta be confident. Same with my business. I was starting to crash out because December was a little bit slower and some of January was still a little bit slower. And I'm telling you all, I began to pray and just believe. And one of my clients, she booked 2 sessions. Another one booked 1. Then somebody said, hey, I got this person for you. Now, I get referrals. That's one thing I'm grateful of. But what people will do, they will say I gave somebody your information, but the client doesn't call. And the reason why people don't call with therapy, they get scared. It's very hard to be vulnerable. Sit in front of someone in person or on video and tell your story about what happened when you were 15, 18, what you're going through now, how you're feeling. It's scary. It is. But for me, it's therapeutic because I'm getting that out of my head and out of my system and I'm sharing it with someone. Yes, us therapists have problems too. I know that's the cop-out people use. Why am I telling somebody my problems? They're crazy too. It's not about being crazy. We all are flawed. We all have trauma. We can't have trauma. We all have something. After COVID, a lot of people have anxiety. It's not about putting down somebody else. It's about getting what you need. Don't focus on if the therapist is, flawed or whatever. It seems like I have an alfalfa. That's why I was doing it. I hate that. I should leave it alone. Virgo girl. Stop it, Virgo. But yeah, it's about getting what you need. We focus too much on the wrong things. What about you all in your career? Are you where you want to be? And if you are not, flow into where you need to be. If you have a job you absolutely hate, and I know this economy is, what is something you always wanted to do? Always, and you're good at it. You're natural at it. Do it on the side until you can get that rhythm and it can convert into full time. You can do it. It's not that person. I'm sorry, you guys, a little early. They are so lucky. It must be nice. It's you too. You too can be me. You too can be him. We cannot look at others and think they have the magic portion or potion and we are less than. That's not going to get you nowhere. Being jealous, I'm trying not to use profanity, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's a wasted emotion. And it happens. They so lucky. And so I struggle with that one. They'll say you're so lucky. But then they're the one with what? The American dream that society sells us. The kids and the house and the husband. But they jealous of you. That's just, I'll never understand it. It's not for me to understand. But you would be absolutely astonished at how people will be envious of you and they have everything that they wanted. They said they wanted because it's a chase. It's a chase for happiness. What is happiness? Is it fleeting? Is it there to stay? What is your happiness tied to? What are you doing to get what you want? Are you chasing it? Are you relishing it? Once you get it, are you sitting in the moment and enjoying? When you get your kids that you wanted, are you taking out time and really enjoying that baby? It's not easy being a mom, and I'm not a mom, but you give up a lot. I have a doggone cat that I can barely manage. He's up at night sometimes. So I'm not comparing a pet with a baby, but yeah, they have needs. And we want these things thinking it's going to make us happy. Kids do make you happy. To me, they do. They're very sweet. I love kids. But it's a lot. It's one of the biggest jobs you can have on earth. It really is. But don't force it. Everybody's not going to be a mom. I'm not a mom. I'm an auntie. We have to embrace whichever way God allows our life to unfold. This is the path that God put me on. I'm here for it. This is my moment in time. And I'm here for it. I'm not here for your stuff. I'm not here for his stuff. I'm here for my life. This is my path. And I'm going to rock it out. Relationship and dating. Attracting instead of chasing. You're going to make somebody talk to you. You all know who you are out there. You to call somebody 15 times, he ain't going to answer. She don't want to talk to you. Calling them over and over, stalking them, chasing them, and manipulating is not going to make anyone be with you. You should not want anyone you got to make be with you. They're not going to want, they're going to resent you and they're not going to stay. Love is a flow. Love is nature. Love is natural. What Natalie Cole, oh God, don't let me start trying to sing. I'll have to look up her lyrics because it's just too freaking early. But yeah, what she said was true. Let me see if I can find it, you all. Hold on. This ain't my Natalie. Now pulled up some lady. That ain't my Natalie Cole. That ain't my Natalie Cole, you all. And by the way, I do sing this song live. I've got love on my mind. Oh, I love Natalie Cole. Underrated. I saw her. Underrated. I saw her at Ravinia. I was in the 3rd or 4th row. 1995. This guy I used to work with said, I have tickets for Ravinia. Natalie Cole, do you want to go? I looked at him like, are you nuts? Me and my mom was sitting there smiling. But yeah, she said, I got love on my mind. And she said, oh God, I can't even find it. This don't make no sense. Is this the right song? Oh, they don't have the lyrics? Is this the right song? I got love on my... Isn't that the song you always... She said, love is kind, love is sweet, love is like a little baby. I got love on my mind. They don't have the lyrics. Love isn't always right on time. Love is you and love is me. Love is like my little baby. And her son passed away after her one and only. Why wouldn't they have the lyrics? Duh. But yeah, love is kind, love is sweet, love is gentle. You don't have to manipulate and make someone love you. You don't need to do that. You too fly. You much too fly for that. You much too fly. You all, another part of going with the flow, attracting and not chasing, is embodying where you are. I know society have you thinking about when you by yourself it's a bad moment in time. Honestly, I'm looking at it like a blessing. I really do. Not always. You know, this is not my final stop. But I think for now it's about me building retirement, building my business. And the relationship is coming. It's definitely coming. I feel very empowered. But wherever you are, bloom where you are, as Joel Osteen said. Use this moment in time to do something really good for yourself. When you get remarried, when you start back dating, you're not going to have all that time because some of that time is going to go to your lady or your guy. So embrace where you are. And I think that's another reason why some people are not happy. They're on a hunt. They're on a chase. And when they get something, a new car, they're on a quest to get the bigger car. When they get a house, they want a bigger house. I'll never be house poor, you all. That's not my forte. I always go under. I'm modest. I get under what I need. Well, I can't say I'm modest with this apartment. Not that it's, so flashy or whatever, it's expensive. But that's rent for across the United States. It's really risen a lot in 4 years. It really has at an astronomical amount, and the salaries, most unfortunately, they are not matching. In relationships, when I let it go and went with the flow, and your girl here was a Mac. I'm just messing with you all. But I did have it right in like 99 and 2000 within reason. I didn't date well because I dated a lot of guys with trauma and drama because I had the loss of my dad. I had just went through that divorce. I was in the worst place, and I started attracting who Tammy Sharice Walker was. Drama, drama, and just in a really bad place. So one thing I did correctly, I would kick it with a guy or whatever, but I would go too far in too quick, and the guy would run away, And I wouldn't find, he would find me, a new guy would come to me. And so the old guy would come back. And I'll say, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I want to take you out, or what you been up to? Oh, I have a new boyfriend. What? This kept happening. It was fun. It was, but it was good because I did not stop and wait. I kept it moving. But now I wouldn't do it quite like that. I would probably maybe date more than one guy and just see who aligns with me. That's what it's all about, alignment and timing. Men get married because a lot of times, sometimes, timing. They got the job, their money is right, they feeling lonely. It's time for me to get married. It's a timing thing for some. Now, some, they have a family, they have a baby. I don't know. Men got to tell me why you get married. You all, wait a minute. You could put voice comments. Somebody just said they liked my hair. I did a short about my pixie cut. I was able to tell her thank you with my voice. A new YouTube feature. I'm just outdone. I love stuff like that. I'll be leaving voice comments. Oh my God. That is so cool. Yeah, but yeah, the men mostly always come back. I'm sure the ladies come back to you men. I'm sure. Let's see. Oh yeah. My ex-husband. We were dating. Moments when someone stepped up without you prompting. Oh, I did prompt him on this one. But I asked. I didn't say you better. I said, we've been dating 5 years. Are we going to get married or break up? He was like, oh my God, no. I don't want to lose you. He ran about that ring. Now, that was pretty cool. And I was a young 20-something-year-old woman. That was cool. That was confidence. But yeah. Right now, I'm here. Times you stayed still and clarity revealed itself. I'm still. Oh, I'm quiet. I'm not saying one mumbling word. Ladies and men. You know, a lot of my stuff I talk about, it goes to both. But I love talking to my ladies because I'm a lady. But no, I just want to help women because I see some of the errors of their ways out of the men now. You know, I see what that mess some of you all do. There's some good guys out here. Some good dudes. I want you all to be silent sometimes. Don't fuss. Don't cuss. Don't slap. Don't jump up and down. Don't do the symphony. Don't do the nothing. Don't do jumping jacks. Just go silent. You can call it no contact. You can call it whatever you like. Just be about your business. 2026, ladies. Be about your business. Stop forcing stuff. Stop fussing about it. Please stop nagging. If they say they're going to do it, let them do it. If they don't want to spend time with you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Go buy you a book, get you a library card, go travel, get your exercise regimen, use your Apple Watch, use your Fitbit. I have an Android, don't laugh. I use my Fitbit. Get you a fitness program. Get you a journal. Where's my journal? It's usually nearby. And I just got a new one because I would match my jacket. I got a new one because this one's about to run out. Get you a journal and journal. Get on YouTube, my channel, of course. But also look up some affirmations and let them play every morning. Do something nice for you. Pedicure, manicure, hair done, new hairstyle. Go back to school. Start your business. Talk to somebody less fortunate. Spend time with your loved ones. But don't say nothing to that guy no more. Just let it go. It's gonna be good. One thing about it, you're gonna feel empowered. Because all that talking, it don't work. Men tune us out after a while. And sometimes they just need a break too. Our men, they go through a lot. They are stressed and pressured, and we pressure them. Now sometimes we gotta help them out. They be acting a little slow, some of them. They not. They just want to do it in their own timing. It's like your child. They want to do, sometimes you talk to your kid till you blue in the face, but they end up doing it in their own timing. They come around in their own timing. Stop forcing. I attract. I don't chase. I remember I wanted a house. I was going to buy me a house. I think that was after I came here. Yeah, that was after I came here. But anyway, before that, I wanted to move out of my apartment. I had a decent apartment downtown, this little suburb, but it was like the tenants. It was a long story. This guy, he kind of started putting tires on cars in the parking lot. And by me being a therapist, I do a lot of telehealth. And I could hear all of this car stuff going while I was on camera with my clients. Just didn't work out. Time to go, because I had been there. I can't believe it. I think I had been there 7 years. So I was going to move further out to this brand new luxury complex. And I told my god sister in California, I said, girl, that's too far. And they were doing construction on this highway. I said, that's going to be drama. She said, is there not a luxury apartment near where you live? I said, girl, shut up. My late mom lived in this complex. And I said, girl, it's right by my house. I jump online. They had one bedroom, because that's all I wanted. I put the application in. It got approved. I ran to see it on my lunch break. I was moving within a few weeks to this place. Not this one, because it's down the road. This takes up a whole, like a few blocks. I would say a whole block or more. It's a big one. But anyway, this is my newer one. I moved here in this unit in 23. Yeah, because it's going on 3 years here. But I was over there in 2021. I like both of them. Both of them are so cute. It's a very nice complex. I'm very grateful here. But I'm glad I didn't move far out. That's what I was going to say. I'm right by my sister, my brother-in-law, and my adult niece, and my great nephews. And everything I had, the amenities, the places I used to go at my old apartment, it's still here. It's still the same because I'm in the same neighborhood. And I like being by family. Such a blessing. Such a blessing. Where do you live? Are you happy with your home? Do you have peace? Are your routines attracting the right energy? The meditation, the journaling. Are you working out? Are you going for brisk walks? Are you drinking water? Are you eating healthy? Are you taking your vitamins? Are you getting your sleep? That's a rough one for me. Doctor appointments, mammogram, colonoscopy, yearly exams, dental work. Are you getting your eyes checked? When you go see your ophthalmologist, they can see if you have high blood pressure by looking in your eyes. If you have some, I do want to say heart trouble or something, the eyes reveal it. So this is why all of this stuff is tied in. Yeah. People gravitate to you when you're calm, when you're grounded. They pick up on that energy. They really do. And even when I chose my cat, Fizz, he went in here. I think he went to sleep. Thanks be to God. Glory, hallelujah. I go in this cat lounge place, which a bunch of cats are there. I wanted this 6-month-old kitten. So I went to see her, and she was like holding on to my collar, and she had a cold. I was like, this is going to be a project, because I really don't want a cat that's just holding on to me. He's clingy, but not like that. And I was like, yeah, that's going to be a bit much. So I see this cute cat in this yellow recliner. It's Fizz. And he came up to me, and he let me rub on him, and he just was so sweet. I was like, I like that cat. The other cats would just kind of sleep or going all around. They was like not really, I don't know. I just didn't vibe with them. I vibe with this cat. Alignment. Life will show up when you're aligned. You're going to get those opportunities. Friends going to call, say, hey girl, you want to do this? Or, hey man, I got this opportunity. Things are going to flow to you. Money flows to you. Money, clients, alignment. Don't chase. Chasing is saying, I don't believe. Chasing is saying, I'm desperate. Chasing is saying, I'm going to make this thing happen. Yes, if you want a business, you got to work hard. Yes, if you want your degree, you got to work hard. Yes, if you want to buy a house, you got to work hard. It's not going to be placed in your hand, but you don't have to force somebody to sell you their home. You know you can't afford that house. You're going to force it. Don't do that. You're going to regret it. When you align yourself, when you attract and don't chase, it shows that you have high self-worth. It's times I had to walk away from a job interview. I knew I wasn't going to vibe with that manager. This is not for me. The hours are not for me. That money is too low. I walk away. Go in the car lot place and the sales people are rude. I walk out. 9 times out of 10, I always have a car. It's 1,000 more where you all came from. Walk away until something better arrives. Keep your boundaries up. People gotta respect you. They may never tell you, but when you have boundaries, you're gonna get respect and you're gonna get flack. They're gonna be mad, but you won't be. Your boundaries teach others how to treat you. Not on my watch. You're not going to treat me mean. You're not going to boss me around. You're not going to be rude and insulting. You're going to go. You're going to get up out of here. There's so many times I didn't force things and it just worked out. There's so many times. I show up though. And I let God, the universe, God for me, show out. He goes above and beyond my wildest dreams. I have such a pretty office where I do my therapy in person. My niece and I put that together. The wall is such a beautiful teal, like turquoise color. My furniture is like white and gray. It just blends in the hues. When I go in my office, I just smile. I really do. My couch from Bob's Furniture. You all have that where you are? $3.99. Most comfortable couch ever. I wish I had it here. My couch comfortable. That couch is comfortable. Paintings I grabbed from Amazon and a couple of different places. The stuff didn't cost a lot. Office Depot. My desk and chair. Put my own chair together and it's just a cute office. But I want my clients to be happy. That office, it aligned for me to get it. I wanted to spend a certain amount of money. I had the office close where that one is. And they raised it by $100-something. Small space, no window. And I was like, they trying to make a fool out of me. So I started looking and I saw this space around the same amount. And it got taken before I could get it. And so I emailed the guy who I rent from now. I said, I really wanted that space, but I see it's gone. I said, I don't want to spend what you have this place listed for. He said, come see it. I will negotiate with you. He knocked $50 off per month. And I got my office with a window and it's way bigger than what I had. Alignment, baby. Alignment. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Think about yourself. Do you have some times? Think about both. You have some times where you force things. Do you have times where you let it flow and it align? Maybe you're a husband or wife. Maybe your business. Maybe going back to school. Maybe your career. Maybe your home where you live, where you bought, where you're renting, a car. Many things. Many things. A video if you're a YouTuber. Watch it. I got to go. I got to get to work in an hour. My god sister just called. I want to hit her back up and see what you on, girl. Drop me comments. I'm gonna be dropping voice comments. I am so frantic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I love you all so much for watching my channel, and you all are so sweet. The comments you leave me, it just makes me happy. This channel is a blessing from God. It really, really is. All right, you all. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.